Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel here as always, and as you can tell, or as you can see, this is the video for the finished Ferrus Manus of the Primarch's collection from Forge World. Now I had some really good fun painting this model, because it got me to try a couple new techniques and painting techniques and trying to look at things a bit differently. Because obviously there's a couple bits of different things with Ferrus that weren't so with Fulgrim and Angron. So where to begin? So first of all, as I've said in the other videos, really nice to build, really beautiful, really stunning model, and things like that. I think it was quite a cool idea to go with the black armour. Rather than trying to fiddle about with the metallic armour that I was contemplating, things like that. So let's have a better look at it. So, also, because I could never find a proper picture of how his hair was represented, he's bald, there's others where he's crew cut, there's others where he's, there's all kinds of different ones that I've managed to find. So what I chose to do instead is go with the dark brown rather than black, more or less just to break up the colours a bit. So obviously because he's surrounded by black armour and silvers, I wanted to do something that looked a bit different. So I've done pretty much just a fairly basic dark brown hair. I've made the skin slightly darker just to represent that whole thing. The silver arms. This was basically done fairly simply with first it was a lead belcher base, blue wash, I think nightshade it's called, and then just picked it back out with mithril, which is, I believe is now Runefrang, just to pick it out and really bring out the mithril silver of the hands. The detail on this lower bit is absolutely beautiful, with obviously the mechanical theme that obviously they've gone with for Ferrus. So yeah, like I say, I've kept it fairly basic, but kind of tried to draw everything out. This was the other thing I wanted to kind of add in as well, because I looked at this and they'd done this with a silverish background. I wanted to do something a bit different to make it kind of stand out. So I did a dark blue background, the gold cross for obviously the 10th Legion, just to kind of give it that bit, that bit more of an importance thing on there. And obviously bits more of the armour. Then on this side, the Iron Hand symbol. Basically ceramite, blackwash, and then picked up with White Scar. That's the one. Plasma coil painted on there with a plasma cutter. Gone with the pre-heresy greens. Green colour for. And then for the base. Now the base was really, there's loads of small bits of detail in here. Like you got the couple skulls that are dotted around, and then obviously the guys on the base as themselves. Now the way I wanted to do this was do like as it kind of have it look like Ferrus is striding forward to protect his guys. So I did the Iron Hands member at the back, and then the other two obviously from the Emperor's Children. So it looks like it's just he's taken up some of the guys that are with Fulgrim, that's the one. So yeah, and so there you go, guys. It's just a really quickish look. This will be followed up by the usual pictures. Yeah, the usual pictures of the Primarchs. Oh, this one will just be Ferrus and Fulgrim, because now I'll give you. Actually, I'll do a quick vid on that and add it onto this one, and I'll show you how it all connects together. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. There, guys. So welcome back for this next part of the vid, which is I wanted to show you what it looks like, obviously with the Fulgrim and Fulgrim and Ferrus Manus models, since I've both finished now, and show you just how easy it is to get them to lock together to make a really epic looking duel between two very iconic characters of the Horus Heresy, and a big part of the books as far as the Istvan, because it's like the first Primarch to fall. So basically, as you can see, two models are finished if you've been following the videos, which basically it is basically just a really easy slot in finish, and there you go. If you wish to put these on a proper display stand, you probably can make your own out of the oval flying base, and it will fit both on. And so I can just spin these around, and I'll give you a 360 view of the two models locked in their duous battle. Now, what I love about this is it really adds character to the whole pose of Fulgrim. Because obviously on his own, I know a lot of people said they were a bit unsure about the pose. Obviously with him up in the air in the really elegant way that he is. But when you see it next to the Ferrus model, it's just amazing. Obviously with the big swinging in blow from Forgebringer, I think. Yeah. I'll just say from Ferrus. Swinging in from the side, and then obviously you've got Fulgrim darting up into the air to come swiping down with the sword. And yeah, so like I say, a really epic piece and a really lovely duo if you're looking into getting a couple of the Primarchs, especially if you want a really nice display. And leave it just there, I think. So yeah, so you get this, like I say, you get this really awesome dual model for them and everything. And just to complement the scale, actually, what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll put all three of the Primarchs together, and I'll spin around, and so you can get an idea of just the scales of these models. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. Alright, so here we are back, guys. So as you can see, I've obviously added Angron in, which is the third Primarch, which is the first Primarch that was released. Now, this is something I've wanted ever since I started the hobby, and first learnt of the Primarchs, was to be able to do something like this and obviously this collection is just going to keep growing. Obviously with all the rest of the mat coming out. But you really get that sense of scale of just how big these guys are. Because the one thing that stands out the most, obviously, is that you see Angron and Fulgrim, and the armour, although obviously bulky anyway because they're Primarchs, is really slender and quite elegantly fashioned, obviously because of their ferocious style of combat. So they're really elegant, they're really quick and everything. And then when you come round to Ferrus Manus is just built just pure bulk, and it just you kind of get that idea of just pure power out of Ferrus, and it just looks so cool to see and have all these three together. And I believe the next Primarch is Lorgar, who's at Games Day, and then following him, I believe, is Horace. So number 4 and 5 of the Primarchs collection are going to be very, very nice additions to this lot. I honestly can't wait to get hold of them. But yeah, I mean, something I've always wanted to ask for these videos is, I'd love to hear what Primarchs you're waiting for, or hope they do, or well, obviously you know they're going to do them, but I'd love to hear from what Primarchs you're either waiting for, or you can't wait to see, or you know, things like that. Even if it's a character, so, you know, just a small side character underneath the Primarchs. It'd be really cool. You know, it'd be really cool to hear from underneath. It'd be really cool to hear from what, you know, people are waiting for. You know, it's a really cool thing. So I'm going to leave you with this. Well, I say leave you with this. After this, there'll be a couple of photos I've taken of obviously Ferrus and the Fulgrim together, and I shall catch you next time, guys. As of yet, I'm not sure what it'll be, but yeah, it'll definitely be something, obviously. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, to everyone new who's subscribed to the channel. I welcome and thank you at the same time. All the new likes over on the Facebook page, thank you very much for all them. The comments, the, you know, everything. It's all, thank you very much. As always, there'll be a link in the box, in the description box for the over for the Facebook page. Always read your comments down at the bottom, and I shall catch you again next time, guys. Cheers, and I'll catch you again.